welcome. Happy holidays from Actors Theater of Indiana. I'm Meg Osborne. I'm the Marketing and Development uh, spokesperson for the ATI, and with me is John Murphy, John M. Murphy.
Delighted to be here. Thank you, Meg.
He's president of Actors Theater of Indiana Board of Directors, and we met through Central Indiana Dance Ensemble, which is another nonprofit. You will start hearing a theme here today about nonprofits. And one of our goals tonight, other than you need to buy your tickets for Who Done It, it's coming up in January, and it's a Agatha Christie style mystery with the roles played with like a Lucille Ball and Ethel Mertz, i.e. Cindy Collins and Judy Fitzgerald. Don't miss the show. It's a musical, it's going to be hysterical, and you're going to thoroughly enjoy it. Now, my ad's over. I'm back to our conversation. Today we're going to talk about the importance, the power, and the reason why end of the year giving is so crucial for nonprofits, not just Actors Theater of Indiana, but all nonprofits. And John has a very, very deep background in nonprofits and in development. So I'm going to have him take a few moments and teach us today why it's important to give at the end of the year to your favorite nonprofit, i.e. hopefully Actors Theater of Indiana.
Well, hey, Meg, I'm really delighted to be here. I'm very excited, actually. And your comments are very kind. And I hope I can meet up to half of what you said. But going back to my name, it's the only way I could differentiate myself using that M. I mean, how many John Murphys are there in the world? You can't even count them. Anyway, let me start by defining a nonprofit. Nonprofit is defined by the word nonprofit. They don't make money. Okay,
Yes.
most of them across the United States, their budgets are tight. Their employees work for below average wages. Okay, the employees, quite frankly, work for the mission of the organization. They have big hearts. They're not overpaid. They're not in it for self-enrichment. And quite frankly, they're working for the betterment of the community.
Right.
And what nonprofits do, they go after sectors of the community that government and corporations can't do it. Now, corporations are and government through grants and donations are very generous, but nonprofits, anything that goes off kilter, like COVID, like a recession, like death, like losing a job, it throws it completely out of kilter. So they're very fragile, actually, when it comes to raising money. A couple of facts about raising money for nonprofits, statistics that really always amaze me. About 30% of annual giving happens in the month of December. 50% in the month of November and December. It's just absolutely amazing.
It is really.
Right? And when you look at those statistics, and it all starts with Giving Tuesday. And I hope your organizations are great on Giving Tuesday, and I think jury's still out because we have reconciliations to do. But $3.1 billion in America is given just on Giving Tuesday. And why does that all happen? One, there's a tax deduction that we should all be aware of. We're a 501c3, just about every nonprofit. In fact, I checked that before you wrote a check to any nonprofit. They are a 501c3. You can deduct that off your taxes. Two, the year-end giving, what people do, okay, their hearts open up, okay?
Right.
It's a happy time of the year. Things are really good. It's the end of the year. So they're in a much more giving and generous mood. And then at the year end, you had asked me why in previous discussions. Why is it the end of the year? Because they look at their finances, and if nothing went wrong, if they didn't
Right.
have COVID or any of that other stuff we talked about, then they have that money in their savings account, and they open up their heart, they open up their checking account, and bingo, it happens.
It's magical.
It-
It's for the agency. I'm on the other side as the receiving end because I'm the one hoping and setting goals, like ATI set a goal of 30,000 by the end of the year. And I'm watching us chip away at that 30,000, with each donation, whether it's a $5 donation or it's a $5,000 donation. It all adds up to our goal on the other side. And each one is a miracle. Each one, I'm like, yes, I'm sitting at my computer and,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, Brad, we just got, because we're so excited.
And, and being in nonprofits probably for about 40 years, I always preach that it's easier and to go to a corporation for a big amount because they have much bigger ways and means than going to an individual and ask them to write a check for $500. It's hard. We all do it, but there's other things that come up: kids, grandchildren, life, food. I mean, the price of food's gone up here in the past couple of years. I mean, things get tight, but it just seems like year end, perfect time to give. People are more generous, and let me tell you, when you look at the budgets of nonprofits, they're very, very optimistic when they put it together.
Yeah, they are.
Everything has to work, according to their plan, for them to break even at their bottom line. If one thing trips, they're down. Okay, and with ATI, if we don't have good plays, and if we don't have people
Ticket
coming,
sales.
right, which Meg does all of that for ATI, and if we don't have generous donors, okay, it doesn't work. I mean, we push, we meet every month and we look at the numbers, and we try to reconcile to, hey, we come up short every month, and we do a lot of magic to make it work, but many times it's through the generosity of our donors.
It is, and so anybody out there that has it within your heart to not just give to ATI, because I know we are involved in a lot of nonprofits and a lot of well-needed organizations in our community. They all come together to build what we have in our community. Please consider a donation. You can always go on our website, atistage.org, and do it through a credit card. You can mail a check, and you can buy tickets to our upcoming show, because if we sell enough tickets, we don't have to worry as much about all the donations. So it's a combination.
And if I can jump on that a little bit, why ATI? Number one, I've been living here for about 40, 45 years, and we're best kept secret, and we shouldn't be. And we're all working on that. But we put on incredible plays. But why ATI? We're part of Carmel Performing Arts, okay, one of 5 resident companies, which, being part of Carmel, it's unbelievable what they've done, or I want to say our founding fathers and mothers, but they put together an incredible situation. One of the things that we do, you can hold that.
I'd be happy to.
One of the things that we do, we give hundreds of tickets away, okay, for every performance to assisted living organizations, and we don't even tout that.
Yeah, residence centers,
Right?
assistant living,
Hundreds and
nursing
hundreds
homes.
every single year.
Yeah, we bring them all in.
And we do it for free, right? Another thing, and when I came on the board earlier this year, it's like, what's our mission? What's our vision? What do we do here? And when you go to a Broadway play, there's a lot of benefits that come out of it that you really don't think about. But we bring peace and happiness,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The world's tough. Every day there's something going on in your family and business and, the world, wars and all this other stuff. But you go to a theater, and bingo, your problems go away, and you sit and enjoy. And a Broadway play, we bring Broadway plays and we bring Broadway stars right here to ATI. I mean, the people that we put on are just absolutely incredible.
That's why we're Broadway in your backyard.
Yes.
That's our tagline, Broadway in your backyard. And, for that 2 hours you're in that show, you can just forget. You can laugh, you can cry. We just closed She Loves Me, which is similar to like You've Got Mail. I had so many people walk out saying, oh, that was so nice. It was so cute. It was so refreshing. And they just enjoyed themselves for 2 hours.
Absolutely. Our artistic folks are the best in the business. They've been in the business for how many years?
Judy Fitzgerald and Darren Morell, they are outstanding. Yeah. And they're coming, the plays, actually musicals we have coming for this next year. We haven't announced yet, so I will keep it quiet. But you'll be really excited to see the shows that we have coming.
Maybe you can tell me later.
So, yeah, some of them are even Broadway. I mean, literally, you don't have to go to New York City and spend all the money. You can come to Studio Theater in Carmel and see them.
We have a great board, and one of our board members is Broadway Sam. And Broadway Sam invests, and it's a hobby, but it's a passion and a love, but he invests in Broadway shows and produces them on Broadway and in London. So we have folks that know this business inside and out, and I'd like to give you the famous Murphy warranty or guarantee. If you come to the show, you're going to love it. And if for some reason you need a free ticket, you don't believe me, get in touch with me on our website, and I will give you a ticket to come and see this.
Thank you again to all of you for watching. Thank you again for those of you that can help support ATI and donate. And have a great holiday. We're really looking forward to 2025 and a great new year.